এর ভিতরে আপনাদের ওই যে ইমেইলে আগের শীটটা দিয়ে দিছি, পাইছেন কিনা সবুজ সাহেব?
পাইছি।
ওকে, ঠিক আছে, বাকি সবগুলা দেবো। আর ওই গতকালকে যে আমরা ক্লাস করছিলাম ওইটা তো আসলে ওই 2-3টা ভিডিও হয়েছে, ভিডিওটা আমার ইয়েতে আপলোড করছি, তারপরও জাস্ট একটু দেখ, একটা করছি, বাকি 2টা এখনো করি নাই। এই রকমের যেমন এই আমার এভাবে আছে। তো এখানে মোটামুটি একটা দিছে, বাকি একটা করে ছাড় দিছে আর কি। এখানে 3টা ভিডিও হয়েছে আপনাদের গত ক্লাসের। এইটা অলরেডি আপনাদের ইমেইলেও লিঙ্কটা দেওয়া আছে। আর বাকি 2টা একটা করে সাথে সাথে দিয়ে দেবো আর কি। আর এদিকে সুযোগ থাকলে এখানে একটু ঢুকেন। আর এটার ভিতরে তো এই ভিডিওর লাস্টে কিন্তু আপনার লিঙ্ক দেওয়া আছে, যে সফট কপিটা যেগুলো হবে সাথে সাথে এই দেখুন, এই যে ভিডিওটা যখন দেখবেন নিচে একটা লিঙ্ক পাবেন নাকি। আমরা যদি একটু জাস্ট এটা দেখি, স্ক্রিন শেয়ারিং এ দেখা যাচ্ছে?
জি স্যার, দেখা যাচ্ছে, দেখা যাচ্ছে স্যার।
মাঠা আসছে আসলে, নেটওয়ার্ক অনেক স্লো, একটা যা করবে। এখানে এই যে নিচে যে মোর ইনফরমেশন, এখানে আছে আপনার এইখানে লিঙ্কটা, এই যে সফট কপির এই ড্রাইভে আছে, এখান থেকে আপনি ওই যেগুলো হবে সব এখানে থাকবে, ওখান থেকে নিয়ে নেবেন। আর এইখানে কিন্তু ওই যে আপনাদের প্রিভিয়াস 6 ব্যাচের ক্লাসগুলি নিয়েছিলাম, এই সবগুলো ভিডিও আছে এখানে, যে কটা আছে। আর আরো কিছু এক্সট্রা কিছু আছে, এগুলা হয়তো সুযোগ থাকলে দেখেন। কিছু ব্যাংকিং ট্রেনিং আছে, তারপরে হলো ওই যে পোস্ট গ্রাজুয়েট ট্যাক্স ম্যানেজমেন্টের উপর কিছু, এটা ইউনাইটেড ইউনিভার্সিটির কিছু আছে এখানে, যে এগুলা আপনি আপনারটা দেখার সুযোগ থাকলে দেখে নাকি। ঠিক আছে, এটা আমরা করি। নেটওয়ার্ক দুর্বল আছে। ওকে, so in our chapter 1, information system in business, we know we have 2 topics here. One is information system in business, another the component of the components of information system. So the component of information system, today we will discuss this one, the components of information system, and it is the within the information systems in business. So system concept, a foundation, as saying in your syllabus. So the component of information system. So first times the system concept and deals with business process as well as our understanding of information system and technologies. That's why we need to discuss how generic that means general system concept apply to business firm or organization and the component of the activity of the information system. So understanding system concept, it will help us to understand many other concepts in the technology, application, development, and management information system. A system concept help to understand what will we understand. Number 1, technology. Then we will be understand applications and development. Finally, management. So what is technology? That means under that concept technology, computer networks are system of information processing component that use a variety of hardware, software, data management, and telecommunication network technology. That all thing we should understand within we would be understand within these topics. An application, e-business and e-commerce. What is that means e-business and e-commerce is a different thing, and e-business is broader sense. E-commerce is a part of e-business. Application involve interconnected business information system and development. Developing ways to use information technology in business includes designing and basic component and information system and management. Managing information technology emphasizes the quality, stressing business value, and security of the organization information system. So technology, application, development, management, all we will be understand from here. So what is system? Sir, বলেন।
স্যার এখানে হচ্ছে যে ই বিজনেস আর ই কমার্সের মধ্যে হিউজ পরিমাণ ডিফারেন্স। এটা দুইটা মিলে কেন স্যার অ্যাপ্লিকেশন মানে এটা মানে দুইটা তো দুই সেক্টর স্যার। টেকনোলজি
মানে অ্যাপ্লিকেশন ছাড়া তো উপায় নাই, কারণ ই বিজনেসটা হচ্ছে ব্রড সেন্সে সবকিছু মিলে ই বিজনেস, আর ই কমার্স ই বিজনেসের একটা পার্ট। এখন ওইটাও কিন্তু অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, ওইটাও অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, ই বিজনেসও অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, ই কমার্স অ্যাপ্লিকেশন। ই বিজনেস আরো লজিক্যালি আরো বড়, হ্যাঁ, ওইটার একটা ছোট অংশ হলো ই কমার্স।
তার একটু যদি ই অ্যাপ্লিকেশনটাই আসলে স্যার ইনফরমেশনটাই কি সিস্টেমকেই কি
অ্যাপ্লিকেশনটা আসলে আপনার হলো সফটওয়্যার ডেভেলপমেন্ট বা সফটওয়্যার বা টেকনোলজির যে পার্টটা অ্যাপ্লিকেশন, যেটার মাধ্যমে সেটা অপারেশন করে, এইটা আর কি।
জি স্যার।
Now, what is system? If we think here, what is system? Look here, system is a set of interrelated components with a clearly defined boundary working together to achieve a common set of objectives by accepting inputs and processing outputs in an organization transformation process. So look here, what is system? If any question, describe the system. What do you mean by system? The system is mean that system is a set of interrelated components with a clearly defined boundary working together to achieve a common set of objectives for the achieving the goal, mission, vision of the organization by accepting inputs and processing outputs in an organized transformation process. So it's called a system. The basic function of system is, what is basic function? Number one, input, processing, output, and subsystem. So input involves capturing and assembling elements that enter the system to be proceeds. Input and processing involves transformation processes that convert input into output. Output involves, that means involves transforming elements that have been produced by a transformation process to their ultimate destination, that means finished goods. Subsystem. Subsystem is a system that is a component of large system. So system can be big size, small, big, sometimes subsystem also a system, and there are different types of system. That means combination of more than one subsystem make another big system. So here subsystem said that subsystem is a system that is a component of a large system. To make system more useful, we need include two elements here: feedback, just like our communication. Sender is sending the information through a channel. After processing, is go for the receiver. After taking the receiver make the feedback to the sender. So this is the communication process, that way fulfill their work. So same way here, if this system include the feedback and control that the system would be a perfect system. So feedback means if output is not to the good quality or up to the mark or the achieving the 100% standard, that feedback go to again input level and the control is there. So need the control and feedback within the system. So here we can say that there are 5 or 6 part of a system. Number 1, input, processing, output, subsystem, feedback, and control. So feedback is data about the performance of a system. For example, data about sale performance are feedback to a sales manager. And control involves monitoring and evaluating feedback to determine whether a system is moving towards the achievement of its goal, So control, that means within the system, is required the feedback and control also. So if we give an example here, a manufacturing system accept raw material as input and process finished goods as output. And within this system, look here, an information system is a system that accepts resource, that means data, no raw material. Here, input is data within an information system. As input, yeah.
স্যার এখানে আপনি আমি সিস্টেমকে ইনপুট করলে প্রসেসিং হবে, ডাটাটা প্রসেসিং হলে আউটপুট হবে এবং ফিডব্যাক পাবো এবং কন্ট্রোলও পাবো। ফিডব্যাকও দিতে হবে সেই জিনিসটা এবং কন্ট্রোল করলেই তো ফিডব্যাক আসবে, আমার ভালো একটা ফিডব্যাক। কিন্তু স্যার সাব সিস্টেম কেন এখন অ্যাড হয়েছে স্যার?
অ্যাড হয়েছে যে আপনার প্রত্যেকটা জিনিস হলো একটা সিস্টেম। মনে করেন আপনি চিন্তা করেন, আপনি যে অডিট করতে যায় একটা কোম্পানিতে অডিট করেন, দেখবেন ওদের অনেক ধরনের সফটওয়্যার ব্যবহার করতেছে। একটা হতো অ্যাকাউন্টিং সফটওয়্যার, হ্যাঁ, আপনি ব্যাংকে দেখেন, আপনি দেখবেন যে এদের সিবিএস আছে, পাশাপাশি তাদের রিকনসিলেশনের সফটওয়্যার আছে, তাদের এডি ব্রাঞ্চের আলাদা সফটওয়্যার আছে, তারপরে হলো এই যে ফরেন রিমিটেন্স আসতেছে, রিমিটেন্সের আলাদা সফটওয়্যার আছে, রিকনসিলেশনের আছে, তারপরে অডিট সফটওয়্যার আছে। এই এক একটা সফটওয়্যারের এক একটা সিস্টেম, এই সব সাব সিস্টেম মিলে অথবা এগুলো যদি এক একটা মডিউল হয়, এই মডিউল গুলো মিলে পুরাটা হলো একটা সিস্টেম। তো ওই সিস্টেমের ভিতরে সাব সিস্টেম হচ্ছে এইটা, যে সাব সিস্টেমটা একটা পার্ট, ছোট ছোট সিস্টেম গুলো মিলে একসময় লার্জার সিস্টেম হতে পারে, সেটার জন্য এখানে সাব সিস্টেম আসছে। সাব সিস্টেমটা হচ্ছে একটা পার্ট অফ দ্য লার্জার সিস্টেম, ইজ এ কম্পোনেন্ট অফ লার্জার সিস্টেম। অনেক সময় অনেকগুলি সাব সিস্টেম মিলে একটা বড় সিস্টেম হতে পারে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই এখানে সাব সিস্টেমটা আসছে। দ্য বেসিক কম্পোনেন্ট ঠিক আছে আমার, যেমন ইনপুট দিব, সেটা প্রসেস হবে, আউটপুট হবে, আমি ফিডব্যাক দেবো, কন্ট্রোল করব। কিন্তু অনেক সময় অনেকগুলো সাব সিস্টেমের কাজগুলি প্রত্যেকটার ভিতর কিন্তু ইনপুট আছে আলাদা আলাদা, প্রত্যেকটা কিন্তু আবার আপনার আউটপুট আছে, এক একটা করে আলাদা প্রসেস হচ্ছে, কিন্তু ফাইনালি এটা কিন্তু মিলে আবার এক জায়গায় যাচ্ছে। যখন আমার ব্যাংকের ক্ষেত্রে ধরে সিবিএস, তো এই ক্ষেত্রে এই জন্য এখানে সাব সিস্টেমটাকে ইনক্লুড করা হয়েছে বইতে, বুঝছেন স্যার?
জি স্যার, অবশ্যই। থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
So an information system is a system that accepts resource data as input, them into products, that means it comes to information as output. So it is the fundamental things of process, and here input, processing, output is goes to feedback and control within this framework. A business organization is a system in which human and economic resource are transformed by various business processes into goods and service. If we see here, input lead to change in processing, does that system feedback and can be measured and provide feedback. Output can be compared to the goal, or system has the goal, and also feedback can be compared to the goal. This can be run within a system. So a business organization is a system in which human and economic resource are transformed by various business processes into goods and service. System is a home temperature control system. It's a home transfer or thermometer, or that is our flux, etc. That type of system, also common system, describe room temperature here, voltage, gas valve, gas fuel, France, room temperature. Also, at this moment, we are using the AC in our room, and remote of that AC, there is different steps of that is manual. Also, they use in the we are using in the automated. So that AC control with the room. That means cooling system is controlled with the room. That also the automated system. So that type of system, different types of electronic system, our computer system, also. So basically saying that, so what is the system? This is the fundamental thing, and also is the our definition also. System is a set of interrelated components with a clearly defined boundary, working together to achieve a common set of objectives by accepting input and producing output in an organized transformation process. So there are a lot of things. System, a set of interrelated components, one thing, clearly defined boundary, working together, achieve common goal, set of objective by accepting input, what is giving the inputting, and the producing output, transformation process within the transformation. So everything is here within this. Now, other system characteristics. A system does not exist in a vacuum. Rather, it exists in a function in an environment controlling other systems. So system needs an environment. Without environment, system cannot exist. If a system is one of the components of a large system, it is a subsystem. And the large system is one of the components of a large system, that is a small system. It is a subsystem. And the larger system is the environment. For example, your banking software, CBS software, one payment module is also a system. So it's the part of the system. And total CBS is the environment. Total CBS software is the environment, but payment module or receive module or AD branch module, everything, or that's the window, Islamic window, that's module, etc. is a separate subsystem. It's the within the environment of main system, that means CBS. Several systems may share the same environment. It is the characteristics of system. So systems characteristics, and system cannot exist without vacuum. Is need the environment, and system is one system is a component of a large system. Is it would be the subsystem, and the larger system is the environment. And several of these systems may be connected to one another by means of the shared boundary or interface. And all system has the boundary. The concept of an open system that is a system that interact with other system in its environment. So one thing is open system, another one is closed system. So open system is that with the concept that a system that interacts with other system in its environment. তার environment যে অন্য সিস্টেমের সাথে যে যায়, যেমন আমরা জানি এপিআই এর মাধ্যমে যে ইন্টিগ্রেশন করে একটা সফটওয়্যারের সাথে আরেকটা সফটওয়্যার, সেগুলি হচ্ছে মনে করে এখন যে আমরা যে যত ধরনের সিস্টেম ব্যবহার করতেছি অনেকগুলো ওপেন সোর্স সিস্টেম আছে। এই যেমন আমরা যতগুলা সফটওয়্যার বিভিন্ন রকম সফটওয়্যার ব্যবহার করতেছি, ইভেন আমরা একটার সাথে একটা ইন্টিগ্রেট করতেছি এপিআই এর মাধ্যমে। এর ফলে কি যেমন আমাদের একটা রিমিটেন্স সফটওয়্যার, সেটা শুধু রিমিটেন্স আহরণ করে, সেটার সাথে আমি যখন সিবিএস এর সাথে ইন্টিগ্রেট করতে যাব অবশ্যই আমার কিন্তু দুইটার এপিআই এর সাথে ইন্টিগ্রেশন করতে হবে। তাহলে আমি ওই ট্রানজেকশনটা সরাসরি আমার মেইন সার্ভারে আসবে, মেইন সিস্টেমে আসবে। তো এই ক্ষেত্রে ওপেন সিস্টেম আছে যেগুলি সবার জন্য প্রযোজ্য, আর কিছু আছে ক্লোজ সিস্টেম, সেটা আপনি আমি কাজ করতে পারবো কিন্তু এটা ওটার সাথে ইন্টিগ্রেশন করতে পারবো না। So the system exchange input and output with its environment. So system input output share করে তার environmenটের ভিতরে। The system is connected to its environment by input and output interfaces. A system that has the ability to change itself or its environment to survive in an adapted system. So here, another system, its name is adapted system. Name is adapted system. So what is adapted system? The system that has the own ability to change itself or its environment to survive as an adapted system. So adaptive system is that need the adaptation also. So adaptive system is that system can be changed for survival. The system itself can change for within this environment. Organizational system. What is organizational system? Let's make it smaller. Organizational system. A business is an example of an organizational system in which economic resource, that means our input, are transferred by various business process, that means through the processing, into goods or service, and that is our output. So information system provide information, that means feedback, about the operation of the system to management for the direction and maintaining the system. It is the control and is exchange the input and outputs with the environment. So this is the organizational system. If we see here, okay, look here. It is the within the organization. Here in our process, our input is that economic resource. What is that? It's people, money, material, machine, land, facility, energy, information, etc. Maybe input. And from that input, processing is that business process, make, develop, produce, and delivery product and service, support to the customer and other process. Then output, goods and service, our product, service, it's maybe payment, maybe contribution, that maybe information or data, final, that means finished data, and other effect is can be output. That output here, information system is giving the feedback through input, output within the process. All are interrelated here. And this information feedback also, flow of feedback go to the management for the control. And within this boundary here, look here, this box here, outside with the boundary, we have the community, we have the competitor, we have the customers, we have the stakeholders, we have the labor union, CBA, collective bargaining agent, we have the financial institutions, our bank, financial institutions, other stakeholder, we have the supplier, we have the government agencies for our tax, VAT, and also other thing. So these all are our stakeholder of the business. So stakeholders are our supplier, labor union, stakeholder, that is customer, financial institute, bank, government agency, our community, our competitor, all are the stakeholder. So he is saying that the stakeholders in the business environment. So that this is our business environment, and all are the stakeholder within the business. So here, organizations such and business and government agency are good example for the system in society, which is their environment. Society contains a multi-mode of such system, including individual and their social, political, and economical institutions. And organization are example of the open system because they interface and interact with other system in their environment. Its organization is basically example of open system because this system, they have the capacity to adjust with other system. That means always business process, always we are changing and based on our customers' demand. Because nowadays, your product would be the customer oriented. That's why we are seeing that if you go for toothpaste, purchasing toothpaste, there are a lot of size, different color, different flavor also, etc. Because product is one, but different dimension for the choice of different choice for the customer. So based on the customer choice, we are changing our production pattern. We are changing our processing. We are changing our input. We are changing our output because always need to survival the company. Always need to survival our product within the market or capturing the market share. Need to diversification always. So that's why that system is a open system. Anytime can be sweep each other. And organization are example of also the adaptive system because they can modify themselves to meet the demand of changing environment. So also we can say that an organization system is also an open system and also the adaptive system because any moment system can be changed based on the customer environment, based on the changing environment, based on the customer needs. Information systems are made up with interrelated components. We know people, hardware, software, peripheral, and networks. So they have clearly defined boundary. We have seen there at the first time. And function, modules, types of application depends on end user group. All of the interrelated components work together to achieve a common goal by accepting input and output for the organization transformation process, using raw material, hiring new people, manufacturing product or sale, and disseminating the information to others. An information system make extensive use of feedback and control to improve their effectiveness. For example, error message is come within the system, dialogues box, password, and use of right of management. And many information systems are designed to change in relation to the environment and they're adaptive. For example, your email password, and if you share with other one, so that means that password no to other. Also, we can give an example that way. In a banking sector, who are in cash officer, it's a specific user ID password is using that person. So that user ID password, if you use another one, so what work they do, all the name of that person, the real owner of that user ID password. So it is the sensitive. So need that time, for example, after 15 days, you have to change your password. So that type of dialog box, that is one type of control. So for example, if you go your Google account, you will see that 12 years, your password is 12 years. You do not change it. So sometimes that password may be compromised to the other person. So that person will input that means enter in your email, and your all data can be shipped from your account to his account or other account. Also আপনার ইমেইলে আরেকজন ঢুকে যদি সে পাসওয়ার্ডটা পরিবর্তন করে দেয়, তাহলে আপনার ইমেইলটা কিন্তু বন্ধ হয়ে গেল, আপনি আর এখানে ঢুকতে পারবেন না, কারণ পাসওয়ার্ডটা আপনি এখন জানেন না, পাসওয়ার্ডটা আরেকজন জানে। তো এই জন্য আমাদের এই যে পাসওয়ার্ড ম্যানেজমেন্ট, এই জিনিসগুলো আসলে এগুলো আসলে কন্টিনিউ কিন্তু চেঞ্জ করতে হয়। সফটওয়্যার যেগুলি আছে সেনসিটিভ সফটওয়্যার, সেই সফটওয়্যার গুলো কিন্তু একটা নির্দিষ্ট দিন বা 10 দিন বা 15 দিন পরে পাসওয়ার্ড পরিবর্তন করতে হয়। এবং শুধু তাই না, পাসওয়ার্ডের কিছু ক্যারেক্টার আছে, কি কি জিনিস থাকবে পাসওয়ার্ডে, আবার কেস থাকবে, হ্যাঁ, তারপরে ধরো আন্ডারলাইন থাকবে, স্টার থাকবে, কিছু সংখ্যা থাকবে, কিছু কথা থাকবে, এইসব মিলে জিলে বা ওয়ার্ড থাকবে, পাসওয়ার্ড ম্যানেজ করতে হয়। তো এগুলোও কিন্তু আমাদের হলো একটা সিস্টেমের একটা জিনিস, যেমন হলো মেনি ইনফরমেশন সিস্টেম আর designed to change in relation with the environment and our adaptivity. And intelligent software is an expert system and highly specialized decision support system, and that information system or system just like any other system. Their value of the modern organization, however, is unlike any other system ever created. So all other system, it's like information system also is a system. Component of information system. So what's are the component of information system? All information system use people, hardware, software, data, and network resource to perform input, processing, output, storage, and control activities that transform data resource into information products. So here, the components of information systems are people, hardware, software, data, and network resource. If we see here, hello, here.
Yes, sir.
So here, yes, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So look here, people resource, end user and information system specialist. Who are the people? End user, we are using, and also the specialist of the information system who are making the software, coding it, programmer, they are the people. And end user, data entry operator, customer care service, also the accounts officer, and also the officer cash of the bank, the teller, etc. All are the people. So it's the people resource. And software resource. Software resource are programs and procedure. And then hardware resource, machine and media. Network resource, communication media and network support. Data resource are data and knowledge base. And within all this resource here, if we see inside input of data resource to the processing data into information, that is goes to output of information product. And that after processing, also we can make it the storage for the data resource, and also for the control of the system performance, and that all activities that within the system, that is system activities. System activities is that input, process, output, storage, control, all are the system activities. And with the support of people resource, software resource, hardware resource, network resource, and data resource, the system working within the organization. Within the system, within the environment of a system, they work this way. And an environment system is a system that accepts data resource as input and process them into information product as output. So information system is a system that accept data resource and process it for the information product. How does an information system accomplish this task? What system component or activity are the involved? We can say that an information system model is expressed a fundamental conceptual framework. That framework is this one. For the major component and activity of the information system. So we can say that the information system depends on the resource of people, hardware, software, data, network, and people, as we say, end user and information system specialist, hardware, machine media, software, program and procedure, data and knowledge base, and network, communication media, and network support. To perform output, processing, output, storage, and control activities that transform data resource into information product. These information system model highlight the relationship among the component and activity of the information system. So this is also the highlighting their activity. Input goes to the process make the output, and also the data is storing, and also control is here, including all resource here. And it also provides the framework, emphasizes 4 major concepts. We have seen that people, hardware, software, people resource, data resource, and information processing. Information resource, system resource. Also the component, also the resource also here. Look here. An information system consists of 5 major resources. 5 major resource. People, hardware, software, data, and network. This 5 one. It's also component, also resource, we can say it. Let's briefly discuss several concepts here. So people resource, as we have seen here, this one is people resource, software resource, hardware resource, all are the component, all are the resource. So here, people resource are the essential ingredient of the successful operation of all information system. Because without people, cannot run any system, because inputter is the system, that is all automated system is doing, but that system programmed by a programmer, a specialist, he or she is the people. And then hardware resource, it includes all physical device and materials used in information processing, computer system, computer, etc. And software resource include all set of information processing in instruction, system software, application software, procedure, etc. All within the system resource, software resource, and all within the software resource. And data resource, the concept of data as an organizational resource has resulted in a variety of changes in the modern organization. So data, that means nowadays of data, that is big data analysis, all things within the data. If you think at a bank, all are within the data, all receive payment within the data, everything within data, just data analysis and data resource at manage the data. So data resource is the concept of data as an organizational resource has resulted in a variety of changes in the modern organization. And network resource, communication technologies and network are fundamental resource component of all information system, communication media, network, infrastructure, etc. So we can say that information system resources are 5, there are 5 major information system resource: people resource, hardware resource, software resource, data resource, network resource. So here, example of information system resource and product is also taken from your reference book. So people resource, here specialized. Who are the specialized? System analyst, software developer, system operator, programmer, etc. And programmer also the software resource. And hardware resource, machine, that is computer, video monitoring, magnetic dictates, printer, optical scanner, etc. hardware resource. And if we see the media, discs and device, tab, optical, and etc. Software resources are programmers, operating system programmers, spreadsheet programs, word processing program, payroll, etc. Procedure, data entry procedure, error correction procedure, pay and check procedure, etc. Data resource, product description, customer record, employees files, inventory database, etc. The data resource. For example, in HR software, if any employees that is code, input the code, all data with the visual. Also in our আমাদের যে আছে কি বলে our national ID, if input the national ID within the hit to the our national server, election commission server, all data within there. So here network resource data, okay. So network resource, communication media, communication process, network access, control software, etc. And information procedure. And here look at the network resource. For example, at this moment, different there are different types of device for employee attendance, fingerprint, card punching, etc. That also within the system, that data go to the HR payroll software. And for example, if I punch my finger with that device, it means that I am at the present at the office. So that signal, that data, that information go to the HR payroll software, and the employee who are entitled for overtime, the all overtime counting through the system, because when the employee left the office, just punch or fingering, if 7 or 8 or 9, the extra time the payroll software calculating their overtime. So also is the network resource, and also network access control software is there. So information product, management report, and business document using text, graphics, display, audio, and it's the presentation or dashboard presentation is the information product. Based on that information, management can take any decision for next step. So we can say that there are different types of resource and product, and within our information system resource, basically 5 types of resource: people, hardware, software, data, and network. If any question come, that type, the information system activities. So business example of the basic activity of information system are input of data resource. It is the information system activities. Input of data resource, processing of data into information, output of information product, storage of data resource, control of system performance. So this is the information system activities, because all are the, look here, input, processing, output, storage, control, information system activities. So information system activities, if we see the input, optical scanner bar, that means how we can input it. Also in computer, laptop, we are inputting through our keyboard, also touch screen, etc. input. And processing, calculating, for example, employees pay, tax, and other payroll deduction, output, produce the report, and display the performance on the dashboard also. Storage maintain record of the customer employee product, etc. If we go and your choice is one black color shoe, but the number is 8, but your leg is big size, you need 9 numbers. So they could input their system and find that the 9 number is yes or no. So also that type of that server go to the storage and find that the input of inventory is 9 number shoes is within the shop or not. So that type of information system activities. And if we see here, look, if we see this chart, all resource, that means 5 resource of information system and activities are including this chart. Look here in the upper side, hardware resource. Hardware is machine and media. Software resource is program and procedure. People resource, specialist and user. Data resource and information product. And left side, input, processing, output, storage, control. That we get look here. Input, processing, output, storage, and control. So this is the left side is the information system activities. And this one, header, is the information system resource. So look here, input. Just if one by one, if we study here, input, what input? Hardware resource, how help input, payment of sale terminal, media is bar tag, magnetic card, that is we are putting our debit card or credit card, software using data entry program, inputting the data, and the user is sales clerk or salesman. People resources here. Data resources, customer data, product data is go to their system, and information product data entry display with their monitor. So this is the input device, input activities, activity within the all information resource. And same way, if we study processing, so processing is another system activities. So this processing through the hardware resource machine, that means mainframe computer or computer, and software resource, sales process program, sale analysis program using with a process here, and procedure is sales transaction process, especially computer operator is using that, and user is sales clerk or that means salesman. That inventory and sales database within the organization system, and product is processing status display. What is going on, how much money is that, and how they paid, etc. Or display is the dashboard. And if we see the output, what would be the output of the machine, hardware resource, payment of sales, terminal, management workstation, media use, the tab. Also, if we give the card, and after completing, is giving as a paper. Here is everything describing here how much money deducting from my credit card or debit card, etc. And then software resource, report generator program, graphical program also, procedure, output, and distributing process. People resources using sales clerks, manager, or customer. And here information product is sales receipt, that means voucher, invoice, sales analyst report, etc. display. Storage. The information system activities, another thing is storage. Is this storage hardware resource machine using magnetic disk device, hardware resource media using magnetic disk pack, and hardware resource, software resource program using database management system program. And people resource is the specialist computer operator, data resource, customer, inventory, and sales database. Control. If we go for control is the information system activity, we will see that hardware resource machine using payment of self-terminal, management workstation, media using paper document or control report, software resource program using performance monitor, program security monitor, procedure, correction procedure, and people resource specialist, computer operator or control clerk, control person. User is sales clerk or salesman, manager and customer. Data resource, customer, inventory and sale database. Information product is data entry display, sale receive, error display, etc. Signal, etc. is that for the control purpose for information product. So in this chart here, describing the information system activity, how it's related to the information system resource. 5 resources here, also 5 activities is here. Each other is interrelated with activity and resource. Now the recognizing information system. Recognizing information system. এই আপনাদের কি আমি কি আপনাদের বুঝাতে পারতেছি? আপনার কোনো ঝামেলা হচ্ছে কিনা?
না স্যার।
ওকে, বললে নাকি? আমি তো একটু স্পিডে যাচ্ছি কারণ now recognizing information system. As a business professional, you should be able to recognize the fundamental component of information system and to encounter the real world. This demand media that it should be able to identify. We have to identify who is people, how they work, what is hardware, what is software, what is data, and what is the network resource they use. That all describing within this chart also. And the types of information product they produce, the way of the perform input, processing, output, store and control activity. This kind of understanding, it will help us to better use, develop, and manage the information system. As a future chartered accountant, this is the important for your future success as a finance manager, entrepreneur, and business professional, modern business and fintech technology. So you have to understand all things properly. Look here. Here, management information system refers to the group of information management methods tied to the automation or support of human decision making. And within management information system, there are different types of system. Look here, this is the oval box, decision support system, expert system, executive decision system. So that type of system also the part of management system, and that type of system for the top management. And this management system is a part of information system. How the application of the people, document, technology, and procedures, solving business process, comparing related structure activity or tasks that produce a specific service or product. So we can say that management information system is a part of information system, or management system information system is the within the information system. And within the management information system, there are decision support system, expert system, executive support system, etc. And now the enterprise resource planning. Enterprise-wide and cross-functional system aimed at coordinating all the resource, information, and activities required to complete business process. So here we can say that information system, management information system, all are the part of enterprise resource system. So here, enterprise resource system is an environment. And also here, information system is a subsystem of enterprise resource planning system. And management information system is a subsystem of information system. So management information system also make the enterprise resource planning system. And here, information system is an environment of management system. And enterprise resource system is an environment of information system. We have to understand information system framework for business professionals. Information system framework for business professionals. The information system, we know IS means information system here. IS means information system. The information system knowledge that a business manager or professional need to know fundamental, that means foundation concept, that means fundamental behavior, technical, business, and managerial concept like system component and function or competitive strategies. You know, in India, maximum chartered accountant are the programmer, because, and not only that, maximum chartered accountant also the cost and management accountant, and maximum chartered accountant also the chartered secretary also, because all 2 or 3 degree there, as also the CIMA also, CIMA, CPA, SIPA, everything. That is one person giving 2, 3, 4 qualification. Why that type of qualification required? Because of the need of the organization. For example, in a private organization, they want to recruit a person who would be able to comply the rules regulation, who would be able to finalize their financial statement, who would be able to manage the board, who had no restriction, because listed company, they need the corporate governance. They require the separate company secretary, separate CFO, separate head of internal audit. But other company, for example, private company, they do not need that type of thing. So that's why private company using one person. He is the CFO, he is the company secretary, he is the head of risks, he is the head of internal audit, maybe that type of. That's why foreign, that is basically in India, they are taking different types of degree for survival themselves, and also it is the help to the organization. So maximum person are the programmer. They can code, they can able to code, they can make software, small software they are producing they are helping their work. So we need to understand everything, because the programmer is different thing, but if you know it, do not hamper anything, because you know there are a lot of website is here at this moment. You can understand, that means freely you can know the coding. I also know one coding, that is Java programming, I know it. So I think if you get times in future, not now, and first your aim is that you have to qualify as a chartered accountant. So you have to take the plan also. That means how you will qualify, that is how will study, how will sit for exam. That type of planning you need. That means do not waste your time, just 2 or 3 years. It is your investment time, harding time. That means if you invest this time fully for your education, your life will be smooth. And big thing is waiting for you. Just for 2 or 3 years, that means a lot of the problem is within this year, but you have to accept it for your better future. So we need to understand foundation of concept. We need to understand information technology, that is concept. development or management issue regarding hardware, software, data management, network, and the technologies. And business application also measure use of information technology for business process, operation, decision making, and strategic or competitive advantage. And development process, how end user and information system specialists develop the implement the information or business IT solution to problem solving and opportunities arising in the business. And management challenges, how to manage the information system function and information technology resource effectively, efficiently, and ethically to achieve the top performance and business value in support of the business strategy of the enterprise. So information system framework for the business professional, we need to understand fundamental concept, information technology, business application, development process, management challenges, etc. Now the business roles of information system. What is the roles? Information system perform three vital roles in business organization. Business application, look here, three is that. Business application, business decision making, and strategic competitive advantages. So business application of information system support an organization's business process and operation for achieving the goal of the organization. And business decision making is help for taking the proper decision, timely manner, and achieving the goal of the organization. To strategic competitive advantage is help for the organization, top management, for taking that type of decision, competitive advantages for revenue earning or survival or the going concern of the organization. That type of business role within business role of information system, business application, business decision making, strategic competitive advantage. Major application are here. Information system include operation support system, OSS, transaction processing system, TPS, process control system, PCS, enterprise collaboration system, ECS, management support system, MSS, and as the management information system, MIS, decision support system, DSS, executive information system, EIS, and other major category are expert system, knowledge management system, strategic information system, and functional business system. So that type of application we are using, and all are the system, and all are the subsystem of a big system. And within all system, making a big system. So here, OSS, TPS, PCS, ECS, MSS, MIS, DSS, EIS, expert system, knowledge management system, strategic information system, and functional business, all are the system. And that type of major application category of information system we are using in our organization at this moment. In the real world, most application category are combined into a cross-functional information system. Here, another word, cross-functional information system. It is the interrelated one system to another system that provide information and support for decision making, and also performing operational performance processing activities. Now, if we see the system concept, what is system concept? A system, again, we can say that a system is a group of interrelated components with a clearly defined boundary working towards the attainment of the common goal by accepting input and producing output in an organized transformation process. Feedback is data about the performance of a system. Control is the component that monitor and evaluate feedback and make a necessary adjustment to the input and processing components to ensure that proper output is produced as per the design of that product standard. So we can say that business organization as a system. How? Here again we are saying that input here man, machine, material, information go to the process management information system. Within after processing, it comes output, that is objective, productivity, growth, innovation, and development. And these measure the performance against the plan. What are the standard or plan that are target, measure the performance within the target also. And control, plan, program, policy, strategy, performance standard, etc. So it is the business organization as a system. Information system model. An information system use the resource, we know people, hardware, software, data, network, etc., and produce the through the input to the output, store it, control it, and that product, that means information product, is it can be information product that goes for the decision making for the top management, and data are first collected and convert to the form of the suitable for the processing input. Then the data are manipulated or convert into the information processing, storage for future use or within the storage, or communicated to their ultimate user, that is output, according to the correct processing procedure. This is the control. So information system model is that here input, processing, storage, output, and control. So information system resource and products, we have seen previously, there are 5 resources: hardware resource, software resource, people resource, data resource, network resource. And product is that also the that type, from that type of resource, our produce or product or finished goods, we will be able to take the finished goods. An information product is that, look here, produced by an information system can be take a variety of form, include that means report, visual display, multimedia document, or e-messaging, graphical image, audio presentation, also dashboard presentation, also the visual presentation, also we can say our PowerPoint presentation. All are the product here, because information product, data, inputting the data, making a processing it, and the final goods is here, the product. That means information product is that, is not the physical thing. Physical would be after printing that, is also the product also. But when is the visual, dashboard presentation, also data, all are the information products. The generic system concept. Generic means general, all general for all. A generic system is one which is representative of all systems, be they physically, central, or more abstract. You can define a boundary anywhere. The system is defined will acknowledge the same law. A modern describe with explain the aspect of an object. Look here, input, process, output, feedback, the system boundary within this boundary. That type of system, different type of system may be happen. And summary, or that means as if we make 1 or 2 system within one system, that is a big system as the environment and a small system as the subsystem. So here, to obtain, we can, but the principle that means it should be a physical object, body of work, an idea or enterprise, generic system development process here. Here the one process is the US operating US construction on is the American designing here. Saying it would not be appropriate for here. I will change the picture also. So now we'll see that the definition of generic is something without a brand name. What is generic? That means গণ সবার জন্য যেটা প্রযোজ্য. The definition of generic is something without a brand name. An example of generic is the type of soap with a store label that says soap, but without brand name. For example, আমরা বাটার জুতা কিনি, বাটা কিন্তু অন্যদের কাছ থেকে সাব কন্টাক্ট নিয়ে আসে, অন্যরা বানায় দেয়, বাটা এসে শুধু লেবেল লাগায়। তো ওই যে অন্যরা যে বানায় দিল, ওই সময় কিন্তু তার কোনো ব্র্যান্ড নাই, সেটা হচ্ছে জেনেরিক। এবং বাটায় যখন আসলো তখন কিন্তু একটা বাটার ব্র্যান্ডে ঢুকে গেল। হ্যাঁ, তার মানে জেনেরিকটা হচ্ছে গণ, ওইটা কিন্তু বাটার অ্যাপেক্স কেও দিতে পারতো অথবা ওরিয়ন ফুডের শুতে দিতে পারতো। তো এইরকম জিনিসটা যেটা গণ সবার জন্য, যার কোনো ব্র্যান্ড নেম নাই, সবার জন্য, সেটা হচ্ছে জেনেরিক। তো জেনেরিক সিস্টেম হচ্ছে এমন একটা সিস্টেম যে সিস্টেমটা থেকে আপনি আপনার মতো করে গুছিয়ে সেই সিস্টেমটা আপনি নিতে পারবেন আপনার নিজের মতো করে, সেটা হচ্ছে জেনেরিক সিস্টেম। If we see here, so we can say that a definition of generic is something without a brand name. An example of generic is the type of soap with a store's label that says soap, but without a brand name. So this is chapter 1 we have completed, and next we'll study the information technology. Is our module 2 or chapter 2, information technology. Within information technology, we have 4 topics: hardware, software, data resource management, and telecommunication and network. So let's summarize this one first. So today we discuss the components of information system, and we have seen the system concept. That's a fundamental. We have seen the system, and system have the different types of function: input, processing, output, and feedback control. And there are also the subsystem also. And subsystem is the system as a part of a larger system. And we have seen the process and also the system characteristics of different system. Here the open system, our closed systems, our subsystem, and we see the organizational system here, and the adaptive system, component of information system we have seen here. Information system model. The information system depends on the people resource, hardware resource, software resource, data resource, network resource, and also the 4 major concept is here: people concept, people resource concept, data resource concept, information processing concept. And information system resource we have seen people, hardware, software, data, and also the information system activities: input of data resource, processing of data into information, output of information to product, and store to data resource, control of system performance. And here we have studied that is table where all 5 information system activities include with the 5 resource of the information system: hardware resource, software resource, people resource, data resource, and information product. So here is describing with the table, and recognize the information system: people, hardware, software. And also we have seen here ERP is the total environment, and information system is a part of ERP. Also MIS is the management system, information system is a part of information system. Information system fundamental business process we have seen, That means we have to understand the fundamental concept, information technology, business application, development process, management challenges, and business role of information. We have seen here business application, business decision making, strategy, competitive advantages, and major application we are using operating support system, transaction processing system, process control system, enterprise collaboration system, management support system, management information system, decision support system, executive information system, expert system, knowledge management system, strategic information system, functional business system, and all system combined with your main system. And is also sometimes work the cross-functional information system. And system concept we have seen here, and information system model, information system resource also a generic system. So it's we have completed in our chapter 1. এই আপনি কন্টিনিউ করবো না বিরক্ত হচ্ছেন?
না স্যার, বিরক্ত হচ্ছি না।
আচ্ছা, তাহলে একটু বিরতি দেওয়া দরকার আছে 5-10 মিনিট। আমি একটু পানি খেয়ে আসি, 5 মিনিট। হ্যাঁ,
ওকে স্যার,
5 minutes. So welcome back, and we are information technology. We know in our chapter 2, we have 4 topics: hardware, software, data resource management, and telecommunication and network. Today we'll discuss hardware. So after a study of that chapter, we will be understand the history, trend, development of different computer system, and the major types of technology used, and different input, output, storage, etc. So here is it's taken from your syllabus also here. Computer hardware. So computer hardware includes the physical, tangible parts of component of a computer, such as a cabinet, a CPU, monitor, keyboard, computer data storage, graphic card, sound card, speaker, motherboard, etc. By context, software instruction that can be stored is run by the hardware. Okay, so computer hardware includes the physical item. It's also all at the hardware. That means here, if you see a monitor, keyboard, a sound box, a scanner, printer, different types of card, CPU, box, etc. Computer system. All computer are systems of input, processing, and output storage and control component. For example, if we input something through the keyboard, this input converting is transferred to the binary system within the computer and taking the instruction, processing that, and that output again and convert again in the from the output from the processing and make the output the visually, that is our monitor. Also we can make it print. So this also process and within the system. So all computers are system of input, processing, output, storage, and control component. End user computing refers to the computer system and platforms that are meant to allow non-programmers to create working computer application. It is the compilation and approach to means the better involved and integral end user and other non-programmers. So here also the system development. Here we have our briefly history of computer hardware. এই আজকের ভালো লাগতেছে বুঝছেন, আজকে আমরা বোধহয় এটা কন্টিনিউ করি না।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে স্যার।
আজকে আমরা এখানে